Hey Nut Nation, I hope you guys are having an amazing day or evening, whatever time you're watching my video. But of course, I am back because I want to, wait a minute y'all, I'm trying to okay, it looks better. Well, I am back tonight because, of course, I just want to have a little conversation. Y'all know that's what I do. A lot went on this week. As you know, I did launch my Nat Nation merch collection. So, at your convenience, please go visit the site and see what shirt that you like and make sure that you purchase your favorite shirt, okay? Because I have many different styles and the shirts are really stylish. They're really cute with some jeans or whatever, look you're going for. You can always dress it up or dress it down and be sassy in your Nat Nation shirt. So whenever you get a chance, go visit the site, honey, and see what you like, all right? And just shop, 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 first and foremost. Secondly, I wanted to come on and just talk a little bit about, things that I feel that needs to be elaborated on or addressed, okay? So this is the time that I like to come on. And, like I've said before, oftentimes I like to just come on and have a little chit chat about different subjects or different topics because I feel that it needs to be explained a little bit. And I feel that it needs to either be elaborated on a little bit more, or it needs to be talked about, or it needs to be discussed, or it needs to be explained, all right? And today, what I want to talk about is this situation when it comes to men and women coming together, okay? Now, in this newer generation, these women have this idea that a man is supposed to take care of everything, okay? When you date him, he's supposed to take care of everything, all right? When you start dating him, all right? When you're in a relationship. For some reason, this mindset that when I date someone, he's supposed to take care of all the bills. Who told you that? Where are you getting that information from? I would like to know, where y'all get some of this information from? Drop it in the comments. I'm curious to know, where are you all hearing this garbage from, okay? Because that's exactly what it is. It's just garbage. And not only is it garbage, it's setting you all up for a disaster. It's setting you all up to totally fail. It's setting you all up to be so undesirable to a man, okay? Meaning that a man is not going to even want to look at you because of that mindset, all right? That's not what a relationship is, okay? A man is not supposed to come into your life and just totally take care of all your bills, okay? If he takes care of all of your bills, what are you doing? What are you bringing to the table, okay? So if he's taking care of all of the bills, okay, what are you bringing to the table? Sex? That's what you think you're supposed to do, is just provide sex? No. Or what are you supposed to do? Just go get your nails done and go buy handbags while he take care of all the bills? Is that what you think you're supposed to do? You will never get anywhere with that mindset, all right? First of all, if you have a man, let's think about this. If you have a man who is a bus driver, teacher, city job person, police officer, correction officer, fireman, that type of careers, okay? Jobs, blue collar jobs. If he how is he going to take care of himself plus you too? Why would you think a man who is just a police officer, a teacher, a bus driver, work for the city, why would you think that his income will allow him to take care of himself plus all of your bills as well? Help me to understand that. So if he's taking care of everything, okay, how are you all supposed to grow? How are you all all supposed to come together and build something special? I'm curious to know, how are you going to come together and really build together? If you are not dating a millionaire or a billionaire, okay, he cannot afford to take care of you and himself too, okay? How it works is that if he has a good job or a decent job, and you have a good job or a decent job, you come together when it's that time. And when I say that time, when you all are really in a very serious committed relationship, meaning that you are on your way to the altar, or you are currently married, whatever the situation may be. All right? Not in the beginning stages. No, we're not talking about this in the beginning stages of a relationship. But when you find yourself that you're in a really committed relationship with the person, you all are one now. You come together and you build together. Now, of course, you have your own accounts. He have his account, you have your own account. But when it comes to bills, you guys come together and you decide who and what's going to pay what. It's called 50-50, okay? When me and my husband got together, we did 50-50. And we worked together. And as a result, we were able to build something very special. Because we came together and we worked together. Anything outside of that, you cannot expect a man who is just working 40 hours a week and possibly overtime to be able to take care of himself and you too, and really try to build by purchasing a home for you guys or whatever goals that you have in mind, and you not do anything. Where is that mindset coming from? That is like so ignorant on so many levels. I can't even explain to you how stupid that sounds. You will never have anything if you are not getting with your partner and you guys are not working together. A partnership is working together. And I repeat, if you are not dating a millionaire or a billionaire who can take care of you and everybody else around the world, you cannot inflict that type of responsibility on a guy who is just trying to make it himself. And just because he cannot take care of all of your bills plus his bills also does not make him a bad guy. See, that mindset, you missing out on blessings. A man could be right in front of you and could be the biggest blessing to you, but because you have such an upside down mindset, such a weird, I don't even know what to describe it. The mentality is so upside down, you missing out on a blessing. Now, no, I'm sure he's not expecting you to take care of all the bills. And he probably don't even want you to take care of the majority of the bills. But whatever it is that you can contribute to that household, you're supposed to come in and bring something to the table. If you don't have anything to bring to the table, what use are you? Because clearly he cannot grow with the woman with the mindset that says, if you can't take care of all the bills, I don't want to be with you. And believe it or not, he shouldn't want to be with you. Because that mindset, that's a stupid mentality. And I don't know where you all are getting this information from. And see, this internet have y'all messed up, like for real. Y'all be sitting up here looking at these little young girls on this internet and they just be feeding y'all lies and y'all believe in it. Relationships, solid relationships, healthy, meaningful relationships don't work like that. When you meet someone and he appears to be a good guy, a hard-working guy, a responsible guy, he need a woman that could come into his life that he can build with, not chill with. And I repeat, some of you all have this mindset that long as I give him sex every night, he should be happy. No grown man care nothing about that. Sex is old after a man get it 2 or 3 times. That junk is old. Okay, your sex is not going to keep that man around. That man need more from you than some vagina. I repeat, when you meet a guy, especially a good guy, a hard-working guy, he wants a good woman, a woman who understands the concept of coming together and building together. Not only that, why as a woman would you want any man to fully take care of you? Why would you even be comfortable with a man totally taking care of you? Your name nowhere on the house note, nowhere on the house stuff. You just there. How could you even be comfortable with that as a woman? Not only that, why would you want a man to totally take care of you financially like that? Do you know what kind of control you're giving that man? That man, do you know the kind of control that you're giving him? That man can make your life miserable because he is fully taking care of you financially. And what usually happens in situations like that, the relationship is miserable. Because at some point in that relationship, he's not going to look at you as an equal. He's going to look at you as a child. You are a liability. You bring nothing to the table. And when men start looking at you like that, they start mistreating you. Whether it's verbally, mentally, physically, they start disrespecting you. They look down on you. They belittle you because you're acting like a child. You bring nothing to the table. You just sit home, watch this man get up every day, go to work, and have your hand out at the end of the week or whatever you think that he's supposed to do, a monthly allowance, whatever you do. That's very unattractive to a man. Very. And like I said before, you never want to give a man that kind of control. You never want to give a man that type of leverage over you. You never want a man to literally be taking care of you to a point that if he chooses to, not give you any money, there you go, you don't have anything. And I repeat, men do not respect women who have nothing to bring to the table. They don't. Now, it may start out good. They may start out, you understand, like everything is good. But you will see in time that relationship is going to turn very sour because he's going to lose respect for you. And then what's going to happen? He's going to start seeking out a woman or women that he can really, really fall in love with and a person that he can really, really build with. Because the goal when you get in relationships with a guy, and especially if you meet a guy who is hardworking and who is really out here trying to do something for himself, he's looking for a woman that he can build with, honey. Yeah. He's not looking for a woman that he could just come home to and you just sitting on the couch watching television, going to the mall, going to buy a handbag, going to get your nails done. And every piece of dime you get is coming from that man. You never give a man that kind of control over you. You are setting yourself up for nothing but abuse, mistreatment. Men do not respect women like that. And I repeat, if you think that it's all about you just having sex with the man every night, that's going to make him happy, no, you're sadly mistaken. It's not. It's not. What men like and what men prefer is a woman who's out there making things happen for herself. She's not sitting home depending on a man to take care of her. That's what impressed men. That's what men want to see. So I repeat, for women who think that it's okay to enter a relationship with the mindset, oh, he got to take care of all the bills. That's ignorance, and that's stupidity, and that's not real life, okay? If he takes care of all the bills, like I said before, how are you all supposed to build? Because if he's just a blue-collar worker, just like I said, it's impossible for him to be able to do that. It's impossible for him to be able to build and be the best version of himself. Because he have a woman who chooses not to work, or have a woman who chooses not to mend her funds so that you guys can grow together. That is ignorance. It's very unattractive. And whoever you all are watching and they are telling you all that type of stuff, they are setting you up for failure. Okay? They are setting you up to be single and by yourself the rest of your life. I repeat, if a man is not a millionaire or a billionaire, he cannot afford to take care of you and himself too. No, he can't do that. But what he can do is bring his coins to the table. You bring your coins to the table. You come together and you build. That's how it goes. Equally yoked. Okay? So I wanted to come on and talk about that a little bit because, again, some of you all have a mindset that is just so upside down. And like I said, I don't know where y'all getting this information from. I don't know who is telling you all this stuff, but the bottom line is that you don't know how to date. You don't have a clue of what dating looks like or what it's supposed to be. You don't know how to establish meaningful relationships. You don't know how to cultivate meaningful, healthy relationships. You don't know how to build a meaningful, healthy relationship. And it ultimately stems from because you don't know how to date properly. Again, a man is not designed or there for you to just try and use and abuse. That's not what a man is about. And as a result, the men are literally don't even look at women today, especially in the African American community, specifically in the African American community. Because the women today, for some reason, you all think that long hair and lashes and big butts is what a man wants. And it's not. It really is not. And you think because you have all of that, that's supposed to be all he needs from you. No. He needs so much more from you as a woman. So I repeat, ladies, no, when you meet a good guy, a hard-working guy, a guy who is really trying to be his best for you, you come together with that man and you build together. And for the last time, if he is not a millionaire or a billionaire, he cannot afford to take care of you and himself too. He will never have anything. But what he can do is find a good woman who has a good job just like himself, and you guys come together and you build together. That's what makes a powerful couple. All right? So with that being said, I wanted to talk about that a little bit because, again, like I said, some of y'all are real twisted when it comes to dating in 2024, okay? And like I said, I'm assuming maybe it's because nobody have taught you how to date, okay? You've never saw dating. You've never saw, again, building meaningful, healthy relationships. You never saw that, you know? And you really just don't know what to do. What you think a man want or what you think that you're supposed to do when it comes to men is all wrong. It's all twisted, okay? And this is why we have so many single women in our community. Because of your mindset. And because you don't know how to establish meaningful relationships. And when men come in contact with you and try to talk to you and get to know you, as soon as you start talking crazy, they instantly know what you're about. So like I said, we have to do better when it comes to relationships and when it comes to dating and establishing meaningful relationships. You have to understand what it looks like, how it's supposed to be. You have to understand how to conversate where your conversation is attractive to a man and not a turn off. We have to change our mindset in the way that we think because we are losing. You are losing. Yeah, you got all of these single women walking around here. Single women, all of these single women. No man around. Because again, like I've said before, you don't know how to date. And you're listening to people who are giving you wrong advice. And you're paying attention to people who's putting a facade in front of social media. And you think because what they're doing, that's the way it's supposed to be. And it's not. Social media is nothing but a lie. That's what social media is. Everybody lying. Everybody. That's exactly how I look at it. Everybody on social media is a liar. With the exception of a couple. But overall, all of that mess is a lie. So again, be careful with what you're listening to. Be careful with who you're listening to. And be careful with who you are mimicking. Because many of these people are just telling you something just to tell you something. All right? So with that being said, I'm not going to hold you guys any longer, but I definitely wanted to talk about that a little bit. And even my girl Cardi B, she was even talking about that this week, about the mindset with these women. And y'all looking at the internet, and it got y'all messed up. In order for you to have a successful relationship with a guy, just a regular guy, okay? Not a millionaire, not a billionaire, just a regular guy, a hard-working guy. You come together with that guy and you build together. When you all have reached a point in your relationship where it's really, really serious and you can see you guys are going to be in it forever, you come together with that man and you build together. It's no such thing as he got to do it all and he's just a bus driver. He got to do it all and he's just a teacher. He got to do it all. And he's just a tech person, a technician or something like that. It's impossible. Come on now, snap out of it, snap out of it. Y'all sound too silly saying stuff like that. Stop it. And with that being said, you guys have a great night. Until our next conversation, be safe. And remember, I told you, good night, Net Nation.